I'm going to talk about upcoming pattern. So after this week, the average temperature is gonna drop. Just argue for a second. So Scarborough, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Stoffel 0.25 millimeters of rain. 0.25 millimeters of rain in Richmond Hill, Newmarket, downtown Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga. It's Orangeville also included. So Oakville, Hamilton, yeah, Hamilton's possible. Niagara Falls City, Niagara on the Lake, London, Wyerton, Owen Sound, Collingwood, Barrie, Georginia, Peterborough, Belleville. What's the Southern Ontario 0.25 millimeters of rain. Midland also Orella, it's also 0.25 millimeters of rain. So the brightest sky is coming in northeastern Ontario, and it's like a brightest sky west of it is near the lakes in southern Ontario. 8 p.m. the average of southern Ontario is like 0.25 millimeters of rain. London, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Scarborough, Ontario could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Brampton, Mississauga could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Richmond Hill is 0.25 millimeters of rain, setting in Dr. Toronto, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Quebec, Peterborough, Belleville, Niagara Falls City. Possible even Wyerton to get it, even Owen Sound. Barrie, Ontario, or the Rilla, even Georginia, possible. Northeast. So next hour, 8 a.m. September 26, nothing. 2 p.m. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Nothing else on the weather this time period. 8 p.m. Niagara on the Lake Niagara Falls City could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain with some breaks. If we go like 8 a.m. September 27th, nothing. 2 p.m. Scarborough, Ontario. Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, the Pickering, but Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Brampton, Mississauga could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Parts of what? I'm gonna skip that. So London, Ontario could get Wyerton, Owen Sound could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Even Wyerton is brightest skies. Then Owen Sound. Peterborough could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. No, I'm not gonna count that. I'm gonna say current instead of even it's 1 hour 30 minutes. 8 a.m. Scarborough. Stoffel could no, I'm gonna say Markham, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Brampton could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Georginia doesn't count. It's gonna pass through, but Newmarket, Ontario could get some passing through, like 0.25 millimeters of rain. Not gonna count Hamilton. Niagara, no. 8 a.m. nothing. September 28th. 2 p.m. nothing. 8 p.m. nothing. 8 a.m. 2 p.m. final hour. So total precipitation once every 12 hours. Skip today's. Even though if I did today's. Doesn't count. So Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 0.7 to 1.2 millimeters of rain. Niagara Falls City 0.7 millimeters of rain. Mississauga 0.2, but it doesn't count. next hour if possible. So Scarborough, Ontario could get some mostly 0.7 millimeters of rain. Richmond Hill could get some 0.7 millimeters of rain, 2 millimeters of rain out of Toronto. Brampton could get some 0.6 millimeters of rain. Mississauga could get some 0.2 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake could get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. London, Ontario, 0.2 millimeters of rain. 0.2 millimeters of rain is in Barton. Owen Sound has 0.7 millimeters of rain. Stoffel Newmarket is gonna pass through like 0.2 and 0.7 millimeters of rain. Uxbridge is 1 millimeters of rain. Peterborough is gonna get some 0.2 and 0.7 millimeters of rain between. It's like 0.2 to 0.7 millimeters of rain. Not gonna count. It's possible to count Hamilton. I'm gonna skip for now. Next day. Next hour. Day actually. So 8 p.m. nothing. 8 p.m. nothing. So it's gonna go 114 hours instead of 108. So temperature pattern, not temperature anomalies. So skip to tomorrow's. So Brampton is 15 degrees, 14 degrees in Stouffville, 15 degrees in Dr. Toronto, 15 degrees in Peterborough, 15 degrees in Oshawa. Newmarket is 13 degrees in Uxbridge, 13 degrees in London, 14 degrees in Whiteham, 14 degrees in Collingwood, 16 degrees in Hamilton, 16 degrees in Belleville, 17 degrees in Quebec, 17 degrees in Niagara on Lake, 15 degrees in Niagara Falls City. Orangeville, Ontario is 14 degrees. Next hour. So let's start from 20 something. 22 actually. So 22 degrees is in London, Newmarket, Stouffville. 23 degrees is in Hamilton, Belleville, Niagara on the Lake is 22. Everywhere Niagara Falls is actually 22 degrees. Uxbridge is 21 degrees in Oshawa and Peterborough, I missed. So Quebec is 19 degrees, Brampton is 23 degrees, downtown Toronto is 20 degrees in Mississauga, 21 degrees in Oakville, 20 degrees is in Barton, 19 degrees in Collingwood, Orangeville, Ontario is 22 degrees, (13 degrees in London, Brampton, Stouffville, 12 degrees in Newmarket, Uxbridge, Peterborough, 15 degrees everywhere in Niagara Falls, Quebec, 14 degrees in Wyerton, 13 degrees in Collingwood, 15 degrees is in Hamilton, Oshawa, Ontario is 14 degrees, 13 degrees in Belleville, Orangeville, Ontario is 12 degrees, 16 degrees in Oakville, 16.5 actually. Saturday 27th, still going like 3 p.m. So 21 degrees in Brampton, Stouffville. Newmarket doesn't count, it's actually 22 degrees. 21 degrees in Peterborough. Uxbridge, Oshawa is 20 degrees. 32 degrees in Belleville. 19 degrees in Quebec. 20 degrees in Mississauga. Actually 21 degrees in Hamilton. Niagara on the Lake 22 degrees. 24 degrees in Niagara Falls City. London is 23 degrees. 21 degrees in Whiteham. 22 degrees is in Collingwood. 22 degrees. 23 degrees in Orangeville, Ontario. Let's say 22 degrees. So 20 degrees is in downtown Toronto. Next hour. 6 a.m. September 28th. So Brampton is 15 degrees, 13 degrees in Stoffel, 15 degrees in that's Toronto, 14 degrees in Scarborough. Newmarket is 13 degrees, 14 degrees in Orangeville, Ontario. Oshawa, Ontario is 14 degrees, 13 degrees in Uxbridge, Peterborough, 16 degrees is in Quebec, Niagara on the Lake, 15 degrees is in Niagara Falls City. Belleville's 14 degrees, 13 degrees in London, 14 degrees in Whitehorn, 15 degrees is in Collingwood. 14 degrees in Hamilton, 16 degrees in Mississauga, Oakville. Actually 15 degrees, but 16 degrees. Yeah, 16. 24 degrees in Brampton, Stoffel, Newmarket, Peterborough. 25 degrees in London. 23 degrees in Niagara on the Lake, 25 degrees in Niagara Falls City, Nauta Toronto 22 degrees, Oakville 22 degrees, Hamilton 22 degrees, Uxbridge 23 degrees, 22 degrees in Oshawa, 22 degrees in Whitehorn, 28 degrees in Collingwood, Orangeville, Ontario is 24 degrees. Next hour, 21 degrees is in Quebec. So Brampton is 14 degrees, Stoffel is 13 degrees, 16 degrees is in Toronto, Newmarket is 11 degrees. So 14 degrees in Orangeville, Ontario, it's actually 13 degrees. So Oshawa is 14 degrees, Uxbridge is 11 degrees, 15 degrees in Quebec, 11 degrees in Peterborough, 12 degrees is in Belleville, Niagara, everywhere in Niagara Falls is 16 degrees, London is 14 degrees, 11 degrees in Hamilton, 13 degrees is in Brighton, 13 degrees is in Collingwood, 16 degrees in Oakville, Mississauga. Oakville is 16 degrees also. Final hour. Whiteton is 24 degrees, 20 degrees is in Collingwood, 25 degrees in London, 25 degrees in 25 degrees in Brampton, 23 degrees in Stoffel, 22 degrees in downtown Toronto. Newmarket is 23 degrees. Orangeville, Ontario is 24 degrees. 22 degrees in Uxbridge, 23 degrees in Oshawa, 21 degrees in Quebec, 22 degrees in Peterborough, 24 degrees in Belleville. Niagara on the Lake is 23 degrees. Niagara Falls City is 24 degrees. Hamilton is 21 degrees. Mississauga is 22 degrees, 21 degrees. 21 degrees is actually is in 21 degrees in Oakville, 22 degrees in Mississauga. So this is the end of the video, unless I missed. So Fort A is 24 degrees. This is the actual end.